getting involved in politics and doing something about their neighborhoods, their community. Newark is a particularly interesting case because you've seen over the past few years the leadership of Ross Baraka and Public Safety Director Anthony Ambrose. Things have changed, and when you talk to people on the streets of Newark, they will typically give high marks to what the police have done over the past few years. The whole idea of taking community policing to the next level, where it is now called quality of life policing, where they are literally sweeping through neighborhoods and arresting people on outstanding warrants, etc., has made a major difference in crime. Terrance, welcome to New Jersey 101 for you.
Good morning. How are you, Bill?
Good. I'm doing great. So tell me a little bit about why you're running. You're a young guy, getting involved in politics. What prompted you to take the step to run?
So pretty much I've been, again, outside of Ras Baraka, who's our current mayor, I'm the only other native, whether I'm a millennial or not, who has 15 years in terms of being engaged in the political arena here and at different levels.
You grew up in the South Ward, right?
Yes, sir. I was born and raised here in the city of Newark. And speaking of the South Ward, why I'm running for my hometown ward in terms of being a representative is because right now we have a legacy leading the ward and not leadership. And the South Ward needs leadership, not legacy. While the based on the data that the mayor has put forth, the city appears to be doing better overall. But in fact, the South Ward, where the mayor lives and is from, and where John James, our South Ward councilman, is also from, the crime is the highest, 300%, up 300%. And wow. most crimes are committed by black males under the age of 25. And when you look at City Hall and when you look at the city of Newark, 72% of Newarkers are under the age of 45, and no one in City Hall is elected to represent that demographics. And that is why I'm also running to bridge the generation gap here in Newark. The South Ward, again, has an area split into two parts.
Terrance, let me just ask you. So you got, that number is amazing. So 70% of Newark under 45?
72% of Newark.
That's an incredible number.
Exactly.
You're a relatively young city, and you're saying that the crime being committed by young black men under the age of 25.
Yes, 24 and under is majority. There's actually an increase in younger black males committing murders. Committing murders, not just crime.
25% of the kids aren't even graduating high school in Newark. We've talked about this before. You and I talked about this a little bit on
Yes.
Chasing News. What do you do about that? Is it a function of leadership, or is it a function of money?
I think
the
student
in Newark is higher than anywhere in the state.
Oh, please! We spend far less money we spend double the amount of money to jail an individual. But I think it's a combination of both resources and leadership. And I think that there's a major disconnect between 3 to 4 generations of Newarkers here in terms of the style and quality of leadership that we find acceptable. I mean, right now we're truly experiencing the Trump effect in the South Ward of Newark, which is the largest voter base in the state of New Jersey, and also the Upper Clinton Hill of the South Ward. It's not
What do you
only
mean the Trump effect? What do you mean by that?
I think the standard in terms of government, John James is not his father. I think that everyone understands that former mayor and former state senator Sharp James is a great politician and was an excellent South Ward councilperson in terms of being a representative and did some amazing things as mayor. But what we hear in the South Ward on the ground from seniors, from millennials, in terms of communicating with even most likely voters, is that John is not his father, and that, again, the South Ward of Newark needs leadership because we have 10 close.
Let me go back, Terrance. That's a fascinating point.
Mm-hmm.
That you're talking about the Trump effect, meaning you really need somebody to come in and shake it up.
Oh, absolutely.
Right? You don't just stand in line and because, hey, my father was mayor, and if I, after talking to you, it's not about Sharp James and any of the corruption or the convictions or anything like that. When I talk to people in Newark, I find that there's a more positive feeling of Sharp James as mayor than Cory Booker.
Oh, absolutely. I think I think there's a far better feeling of Sharp James as mayor than probably any mayor that we've ever had. But again, definitely that is not a trickle down effect to his son. That's not something that's willable to his son. You have to be the leader. And the South Ward is used to folks like Donald Payne Sr. We're used to folks like Oscar Sidney James. We're used to even Ras Baraka, who was our South Ward councilperson. We are used to his father. We are not used to absentee leadership. John works full time for the county of Essex, and so he's not available available to us during the day. In the Upper Clinton Hill area, where that area experiences the highest crime, not just in the ward, but the highest crime in the nation, where we have 10 closed public schools in the South Ward alone, and you have about a handful left, and John has not been engaged or instrumental or in those schools, nor has he been communicating with the public about the plans for the 10 closed public schools, one in which they have already made plans to make a condominium.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to say, man, you've got the right to do locally for your hometown. So, Terrance, let's stay in touch. When is the election?
The election is May 8th.
May 8th. All
yes.
Right. So keep pushing out there, and join me again as we get closer, and just let me know how the campaign's going. All right.
Thank you, and please remind voters to vote C1 on May 8th.
You take care, Terrance.
Thank
I love
you.
the ad plug at the end.
Thank you. Thank you guys for tuning in. It's an early morning. Good morning since you're here. Hey, Alicia, how are you? Good morning, Lisa. What's up? Rashid, what's going on? Elaine, how are you? Elaine says, I live in the South Ward. It's time for a change. You've got my vote. I appreciate you so much, Elaine. If you're available this Thursday, my official announcement event is this Thursday. I would love for you to come and be a guest. Good morning, Lunadar. How are you? I really appreciate you guys tuning in. It is early morning. I know that you guys know I do a little bit of hip hop and things like that, entertainment stuff, but it's been a very long time since I've had to do a morning show interview, but we appreciate them allowing us to tap into their 2 million plus viewers. 101.5 is not only a station for New Jersey, which we need as much news coverage, real news coverage, as we can for our state. So I appreciate having that opportunity to tap into. They are a Fox network, and so we're putting out our message and communicating our message and letting folks know that even when you're running against the machine, which many of the folks that I discussed on this interview have had to do that at one point in time, that it is possible. You know, Sharp James, when he ran against Kim Gibson for the first time as mayor, he was running against the machine. When Donald Payne Sr. decided not to go with the consensus of the Democratic Party, but to within the last 30 days, decided to run for South Ward councilman against Howard Edwards, who was the consensus candidate. He was running against the machine, or shaking up the machine, or they was inside, Rose fighting. And so what we experienced in 2018 is nothing new. And there's something about that being a double-edged sword. And so I am running to not only be the difference, but I am the difference. And so I want to bring that particular style and approach to leadership to the table. I think it's about time that we bridge the gap in the 21st century. For those of you who are willing to help our campaign, we need your support over the next couple of weeks. Please continue to support. I think we're almost at 100% of our goal, but it will continue regardless. Please continue to support our online social media fundraiser via GoFundMe, and I'll put that link in the notes if I can figure out how to. Okay, here we go. I guess I can do it from my phone. Okay, I'm gonna put the information inside the link where you guys can show your support by donating. Also, we are canvassing every day. We are making phone calls every day. If you are available to do either or, please DM us. That's another way to get involved. This Thursday at 6:00 p.m. is my official announcement event, and we're ready. You know, we're ready to bring leadership back to the ward. Please share with as many South Warders as you can. We will continue to make press rounds. We continue to knock on doors. We have several meet and greets scheduled over the next couple of, next 2 months pretty much. So again, you can reach us by logging onto our website, www.terrancebankston.com. Remember, the South Ward of Newark needs leadership, not legacy. Vote C1 on May 8th.
Do and I stay, you wanna come up like Finley do. Is rap the reason why Romney feel like he do? Now that's just pitiful. I came to get what Dr. King came for. Malcolm X, some hip hop, Tupac Shakur. Nah, they don't get it, they ready to die already. I get love out of Brooklyn, I'm like big already. Tell Booker I'm good, I'm connected already. Like Jay-Z, I made the next move on. Ready.
Hi, my name is Terrance Bankston. I support this message.